Alright, what's up, boys and girls? Got a quick video here based on some stuff that I saw yesterday. First clip we're going to look at is from his day stream. And by yesterday, I mean Wednesday, October 20th. And he said something that I couldn't believe. And now he does this all the time. And I don't know if he's doing it on purpose, like he's trolling, or if he really believes this bullshit. But we'll get into that here in a minute. Then I'm going to play a couple of clips after that, which immediately contradict what he just said. And it just proves that this guy is a fucking scammer and a liar. You know, what a surprise. Then after that, we're going to go into a clip of something he said in the night stream after he had already hit the tips goal. And it's just like, you know, Jesus, man, how much lower can you possibly go, dude? And then finally, I was doing some research for a video and I came across something that I thought was interesting. So I went ahead and looked at some numbers from his transaction history. And, well, it proves that he was a lying and scamming and just a piece of shit all along. Isn't it, Shawn Michaels? All the links will be in the description. Let's take a look at what Chicken Little here has to say. Let's fucking go.
For variety's sake, okay? But what I want to say is this. The sky's not falling. This is not the end of Phil and DSP Gaming. This is not, you know, these people coming on stream every day and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, here I am, I'm playing a game, I'm having a good time. Wow, this was a good segment. That was a cool fight I just did. I blew down a helicopter with a rocket launcher and I'm doing all this fun stuff. And I turned to my chat to see how they reacted to that really awesome stuff that just happened in the game. Oh, why are the viewers so low? Oh, why are the tips so low today? Oh no, the sky is falling. Oh no, it's the end of Phil's streams. Oh no. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Oh. How often have you ever seen me react to something like that? Right? Have you ever known me to be someone who's going to sit here and panic about something and freak out and be like, oh no. Oh. That's not me. You know that. You know 13 years, I don't think you've ever seen me react to something like that, right? I try to be level-headed. Yeah, every once in a while I get heated, I'll get pissed. But you're never going to see me panic and act like that, right? But I look at the stream, I'm laughing at these people like, what are you talking about? Like, seriously. Like, what the hell are you talking about? This is not the end of anything. No, it's not going to, it might not make anything better. It's better at least get on. Now you guys know what I'm going through. You guys understand what's happening, you know? You understand why some nights I can't fucking sleep. I'm like, am I close to the last night in my house? This is bullshit, you know? But it does feel a little better to finally get it off my chest now that you guys know what's going on. Although I couldn't, again, the health thing, I can't reveal everything. At least now you know partially what's going on. Persona 3 Master did a 100-bit cheer. He says, mistakes were made from you and those around you, but stay strong. Things can get better after this hurdle. I hope so, man, because I'll be honest, this is the biggest one so far. And I've been through every fucking hurdle. I hope I can get through this one. I really do, you know. I'm going to need your guys' help. I really am. I'm going to need your support morally, everything. I need it. Just, you know, like I said, if we could build a positive community again, how it used to be, I can get through this. But I have to get through this. Okay, I have to. There's people who... It's to the point where I know that... I know it's possible to get through it. I've been through so much shit. Dude, guys, 10 years. 10 fucking years of how many things have I come up against? False copyright strikes, getting my channel shut down, YouTube adpocalypse, trying to get me kicked off of Twitch, trying to get me off of YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, all this stuff has happened to me over the years. And I somehow got through it all. I can't believe that this would be the point where I give up. I say I can't beat it. I just fucking give up. I can't do that. Like, that's not me as a person. I know how many thousands upon thousands of people that I myself have motivated across the internet. And a lot of people have told me, Phil, you being positive and overcoming shit inspired me in my life to overcome stuff. I can't let this beat me, but I don't know how to beat it. I don't know how to beat it myself. That's the problem. You know, every other time I've had a backup plan, or if it no backup plan, just toughing through it somehow worked. I don't know what to do this time. You know, I just don't know.
Hey, Chicken Little Burnell, where you been, buddy? Good to see you again. I mean, that certainly looks like Chicken fucking Little to me. Sitting there practically crying on stream, acting like his life's about to end if people don't financially drag him out of a black hole that, which by the way, he created for himself again. If you go back and watch the first of the two clips, he even has his face in his hand exactly the way he's saying he's never done before. It's fucking incredible, man. How much gin do you have to drink to not remember that you've done all this shit? And by the way, it didn't take me long to find those clips either. I've used them before in other videos. So it's not like I have to go searching and cherry picking clips. He does this bullshit regularly and then pretends it never happens. I can imagine if I actually put effort into searching for fucking Chicken Little clips, how many I could find. And that original clip from yesterday, he's talking about Snow Carl 100%. Who the fuck else asks questions like that and says that shit that's a regular in there that he would actually recognize? He's fucking talking about Snow Carl 1000%. So anyways, the next clip is going to be from last night's stream. And he said, well, fuck it, you'll see. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm still going to be playing for about another 20 minutes or so or more. We'll see. You know, it depends on how the night goes. What I will say is this. Thanks for being a good audience. Thanks to those who supported the stream with me tonight. Fuck. We hit the goal, which is amazing. It would be great if you're enjoying the stream if you would still support it. I have noticed that once we hit our goals, sometimes it just completely dries up like tonight. We hit the goal over an hour ago. There's been 2 $1 tips since then and nothing else. You see? But if you're having a good time, please still support it. Because here's the thing. If tonight you love Monkey Ball and you support this stream, right? What happens is if we do really well tonight, this helps even out for nights when things are slow. Like yesterday, both my Far Cry 6 and my Lost Judgment streams were really slow. If I do really good tonight, then it makes up for that. You see? So if you like this, please support it. And thank you in advance to anyone who does. Thank you so much to the person who did ginormous tips earlier. That was very generous of you. Oh, shit. I got it. Guess what it is? Ladies and gentlemen, guess what it is?
What the fuck, man? Didn't this guy just get $1,000 the other night? How the fuck does that not even shit out? Again, how much gin does this disgusting pig have to consume to act like this and pretend no one else can remember this stuff? It's mind-boggling how he can continue to do this and constantly get rewarded for it, man. I can't understand it. And the worst part about it is he already hit the tips goal, but he just wants more. And I think like 135 of the 166 comes from 2 people. You know, to most normal human beings, that would be a giant fucking red flag. And that's not just one stream. That's like fucking every day, by the way. And I've got an idea for a video coming up at some point here where I'm going to go back for a while and see how much of each stream was carried financially by 1 or 2 people. Like I'm going to put it into a percentage. Just so we can see how many losers are actually funding this guy's day-to-day lifestyle. And of course, he doesn't give 2 shits. It's just about how much more the same handful of subhumans can give him. I mean, they all fucking deserve each other, man. Anyways, the next clip is something I came across recently, and it's from October 5th of last year. And I want you to listen to what he says about his bank account and bills. And then we're going to take a look at a couple of screenshots, and, well, you'll see what I mean. Trust me.
To the collection. So I got all this money I got to spend. I'm looking at like shit right now because of all the chargebacks this week. And because it's the first week of the month and I had to pay a bunch of bills, I have nothing in my PayPal account. 0. And I'm like, dude, I got to go out and spend money tomorrow. It's going to go all from my bank account, which is money is there to pay bills. Like I have money sitting in my bank account right now, enough to cover all my bills moving forward the next couple of weeks. And if I start spending that money, what happens if this week now I don't make good money on the streams for whatever reason? Now I can't cover that, and now I have no money to pay my bills. This sucks. This is the first time all year that I've been in this situation. No lie. Since March, when that vest streak began, I was making crazy amount of money, and it was no chargebacks or anything happening. So I was good. And now all of a sudden, it's like I'm back to basically being in a situation where I'm scared that I'm going to run out of money, have overdrafts against my bank account, and I have nothing to fall back on. You know, I declared bankruptcy earlier this year. I got no credit cards, no saving, nothing to fall back on. So if I get in a situation like this, I'm fucked. Okay, I mean, I'm just be honest, I'm screwed, completely screwed over.
All right, so he's crying about chargebacks and that he has zero in his PayPal account. He then says he has enough money in his bank account to pay bills, but that's all the money he has, and that if he doesn't do well on streams, he won't have any money at all. He talks about potentially overdrafting his bank account and how he'll be screwed because he doesn't have credit anymore. Again, a normal person would look at this situation and think that something was seriously fucking wrong. Now, thanks to the Caucasian legend known as Piece of Peace and our good friends over at Kiwi Farts, we're going to look at his transaction history from the 5th to the 8th of October of last year and figure some stuff out. So go ahead and take a look at this picture here. And now, I don't know about you, but on October 5th, I see 10 mobile game microtransactions, and I already did the math ahead of time, obviously, and it's a grand total of $656.97. Now, you just heard him tell you that he had zero in his PayPal account and only enough in his bank account to pay his bills, and that if streams didn't go well, he was fucked because he had no credit to fall back on. This piece of trash then proceeds to spend $657 on mobile games that very same day. And I know it's from that day because earlier in the same video, he talked about having to go shopping the next day on his day off. And if we go to the next picture here, you'll see charges from Fred Meyer, Kohl's, PetSmart, all the places that he goes on his usual day off, which would have been, what, the 6th. Now let's skip one day forward to October 7th. He spends $71 more on fucking microtransactions, 42 at some fucking clothing store. He eats out twice that day, totaling $76, and tops it off with the $102 charge from Total of fucking a Wine. I'm sorry, Philip. I thought you said you had zero in your PayPal account and were worried about some fictitious chargebacks. Does this seem like a person at all that's worried at all about chargebacks? It seems like a person that's fucking addicted to lying, to mobile games, gin, fast food. You know, and I sometimes see comments about why I go in on Ket the way I do. Man, do you honestly think this dumb bitch doesn't know what's going on? Do you think she doesn't see any of this shit? She knows he begs and pleads for a living. I'm sure she hears about chargebacks and trolls all the time from him. You know, and if that's the case, then where's all this fucking money coming from? Where's it going? I know she's dumb, but she can't be that fucking stupid. And then just for good measure, I went and found a clip from October 8th. So right after these couple of days, he's talking about chargebacks. He spends $600 whatever on mobile games, etc., etc. So then we jump ahead to October 8th, and let's hear what he had to say.
Now, this stream is just like a normal stream. By all means, guys, if you want to help out, please contribute. The best way is right here, sending me a tip right down there. I need the help this week because I got a ridiculous amount of chargebacks this week, which completely screwed me over. If you're watching this show on demand on YouTube, not live, please, if you like the show, please consider supporting it with a tip. I need the help this week. If I can get through this week, I should be all right, but it sucks that I just had so many chargebacks in 1 week. And hopefully now I've put these protections in place that people should not be able to be doing these anonymous express checkout tips anymore that are fake. So hopefully moving forward, I can trust the tips to be real. We'll find out, all right? But for now, let's see what happens, okay? All right.
How stupid do these people have to be to keep believing this bullshit? He says it's all slander and people making shit up about him. And they just nod and say, yes, master, while wearing their fucking helmets and life preservers. This can't be real life, man. And then look at him acting like a fucking crackhead. And there's the chargebacks again. Does his transaction history look like a person worried about chargebacks at all? I'm pretty sure if you're worried about chargebacks, you wouldn't spend over $700 on mobile games in 2 days $75 eating out, and $100 at the fucking liquor store. And then he turns around and blames the trolls for everything. He's the fucking troll at this point. He's the person he's talking about that's ruining his life. But he can't fucking accept it. He can't face reality. Go back to the beginning of the video. He said he never acts like that, never screams Chicken Little, and that the sky is falling. And just look at all these clips, man. He hits the tips goal because of two people, and instead of being incredibly grateful for those two people or worried that it's mainly two people every night, he just begs for more. It's never going to end with this fucking guy, man. It's never going to end. And to be honest, it shouldn't end, because this is the life you deserve. This is absolutely the life you deserve. Fuck you, Philip. Alright, that's the video for today. Just a quick little video I put out based on what we saw yesterday. Give a couple of quick shout outs and then an update on the next video, then we'll sign off. Quick shout out to Josh. He said don't need to shout him out, but you know I can't fucking do that, man. He had a nice message for me and said to make sure that I don't get consumed by this trash pile known as DSP. So I appreciate the support, man, and I'm doing my best, man. I'm ignoring him on the days that I don't cover him, and I'm doing my best. Shout out to Blood, Bath, and Beyond. He said don't fucking dox him, and I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna fucking do it or not. But he always shows up to the premieres, and he always supports, so thank you, homie. I appreciate it. And then final shout out to GAT. This dude has probably tipped me more times than just about anybody else at this point. You know, so I have to say thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you supporting me. He requested a live stream of DSP's Halloween stream at some point. He didn't say which one, but I'm assuming he means the infamous Tevin one, which we can definitely do that. You know, that's a fucking classic. I'll probably have to watch it beforehand to cut out a lot of the dead air. But it would be interesting to go over that one for sure. I remember when I covered that in To Catch a Pay Pig, I was saying some references during the video, and some people in the chat were asking what it meant, and stuff was kind of going over their heads. So, you know, we can definitely go over that one in more detail and break it down, assuming that is the one you were talking about. So, appreciate the support to those three people. You know, everybody else that comments and likes and subscribes, etc. This shit is just, it grows every single time. It just keeps growing. So, you know, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Next video, man, I've already started working on 7 years of slander, but it is so fucking long, and it's like I take notes and I'm trying to skip stuff because the video is an hour and like 47 minutes long, and the way I break it down and stuff, it's just gonna take forever. So I'm trying to skip stuff, but there's so much fucking gold in it, so much. So that might end up being a two-parter. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta finish up part one. You know, I'll put that out, and then probably we'll work on part two, or if something else pops up, we'll cover that as well. Outside of that, I don't think I'm forgetting to say anything else. I'll have an update in the community post about the invasion. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna fucking do it. So I'll have an update in the community post about that. Still taking the votes. Outside of that, I will see y'all very, very soon. Thank you for riding with me, and as always, a fucking go.